Well, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Tuesday, August the 24th, 2010. When we left yesterday, the market had sold off and closed right in here towards its low. We'd mentioned that the next target would be the low from last week, and then the next target down from that would be down here at 50. Well, as you can see in the overnight session, it had a pretty good sell-off. Went through that first area here around 61, and then went all the way down and hit 50-50. So just 2 ticks to the target there, and then had an open here in the regular trading hours. Had a reaction low, which dipped below our support at 50 off of the news, and then quickly came up and actually tried to rally overnight, but then ended up by having a weak close down here. So the down auction is still intact. It looks like it wants to hold below 50. If it does, then 38.50 would be the next area to take a look at as far as the next target to the downside. So certainly the down auction remains intact, as it has basically for the past couple of weeks, and we're looking at additional move lower. Possible resistance in around the 1053 area. We also take a look at the market profiles from the regular trading hours only, and you can see that one on the bottom right is what occurred today. So other than this little blip up that we had last week when it bounced up to 98, we have been in this down auction now for about 2 weeks. So things look like that they want to continue doing that. As far as our individual trades are concerned today, you can see that we had a number of arrows here. The first arrow was here, second arrow here, third arrow was the 2 of them together here, another buy, and then 2 sells, and that was it. That's what we had for the day. So let's take a look at those trades. So the first trade here didn't actually get triggered until over here. You can see the down arrow and the dashed red line. That's our entry price, so we weren't filled till a little bit later. So even though that was the first one set up, it was the second one filled. Our first entry was long right in here, 48.50, and had a nice rally, hit 52.75 where we got short at 52.50, and then had a nice drop off. So first trade was a nice one, as was the second one. We did get stopped out on this third trade, which was right in here. That was the one that we did get stopped out on today. You can see this other long trade that we had though here for the fourth trade of the day worked out beautifully. The market came in here. Here's our up arrow to buy. Here's our entry price. You can see the market just dipped down to it and then had a really nice rally. It was about 6 points or so. Just really nice sell-off there. This trade was not a new trade because we were already in the long position, so this up arrow was not utilized as a trade. So the next trade that we actually had was off of this down arrow right here, and that was our fifth trade of the day. And it did come down only a point, so we ended up with break even on that. But our final trade was this one up here. Our entry was right here. And that trade sold off from around 56.50 down to about 1051.75 right here. So it had a really nice down move, and so we're able to take a couple of points out of the final partial on that, I think it was. So trade number this trade that we got in right here, trade number 4 and trade number 6 were our best trades of the day. Trade number 5 was a break even. Trade number 3 was a stop out. Trade number 1 was good profit. That worked out nicely. And trade number 2 met both our first and second objectives. So good profits on 1, 2, 4, and 6. Stopped out on 3 and a break even on 5. So nice day of trading. And we are expecting more of this down auction to continue. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for taking the time to view the video. There's our email. Contact us. Always like to hear from you. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.